Hello, everyone. This is the Abundance Oracle today, the 4th, the 3rd, I don't know, 3rd or 4th. It's Monday, whatever that is. I please like, subscribe, and share. What we talk about on this channel is how to get abundance, how to maintain abundance, growing, and how to play with abundance. So, all right, here we go. Today's topic is, why is everyone so stressed out? My gosh, everyone. I'm getting calls from girlfriends that need assistance, girlfriends that need coaching, people that at the bank are just having a tough time figuring out, because they're converting, as you know, from one system to the next, which I think is Swift going into XRP and Ripple perhaps. So we have to be very, very careful what's going to be happening soon. So don't leave too much money in the bank. And with Fed Chair Powell decreasing rates, he's sort of stuck in a corner now. It's look like they're aiming at 4 to 5% now instead of the 2% they were originally aiming for. So things are going to be tumultuous going forward. I'd like to offer you early enough advice on Thanksgiving and Christmas coming up. Figure out in innovative ways to be able to save some money at Christmas. I'd like to give you some good ideas. Excellent ideas, even if I don't say so myself. Women, if you have younger girls, I suggest you go into your jewelry box. Everybody I know, absolutely everybody, nobody can say, oh, I don't have any extra jewelry, even if it's play jewelry or it's a Christmas tree that who's going to wear that? Pass down some of the old jewelry. Pass down your favorite blanket. Pass down things and make it look very special with a special letter to them. This is... I have boxes up in my attic of baby blankets, and my daughter's going to be getting married this year, next year, May, I think. And I'm thinking, okay, I can start to make a special gift for her if I start now, a little bit of once you're married box or something like that with little notes and letters and little reminders. Maybe being able to pull up an old picture out of the albums, because I still have old photo albums. Everything's not digital. And I can find a picture of her with one of the baby blankets, and I can pass that down with the baby blanket. I can pass down little, both my girls had little bangle bracelets, little gold ones that their Grammy gave them, and that's tucked away somewhere. I'm gonna have to find those. But they each had a bangle bracelet with their little name engraved on the top. So maybe that's something. So find something that's special and sentimental and make a wonderful Christmas present out of that. I don't have any boys. If you have a boy and you can think of something you're going to do that a boy would like, can you please help me out and write one or two things down below? I'm not even sure. Maybe there's a football that you used to throw, or baseball you used to throw with your son. Would they remember that? Or a glove? I don't know. But you take the time to think of something more sentimental and loving this year instead of out-of-pocket big expense. I remember my grandmother. Remember I told you we all used to go visit Crazy Nana on Cape Cod in the summertime with the cousins. And there was, like I said, consistently 5. Sometimes there were, sometimes September and Kenny and Billy came, but usually it was the girls, the 5 girls. Okay, so she one year made this most wonderful memory of where she used to take us when everybody used to come. We used to go flounder fishing off this little teensy, I'm going to say it's a bridge, but it almost wasn't even much of a bridge. We used to lie on our bellies. We all used to get sunburned because we had our bathing suit tops on, and we were looking down. We could see into the water, and she would not make us be the ones to put the worms on the little hooks. She would put the worms on the hooks, and we most of the time, not all the time, but we got at least a few fish before we would leave. And she made them for dinner, and it was delicious, but that was a really good memory. And then I remember Rock Harbor. We used to walk out. There was like a pier that walked out, and we're all, she'd always, be careful, this is slippery. I mean, I remember her saying this all along. So there's little things that you do with your family that are good memories for them. So you could always make a memory book. My friend Kari makes these incredible books. And Kari, if you watch this one, right down below, you know those ones that have the hardcover and you turn it into a book, some of your pictures and things? If you can tell us, I don't know if that's Vistaprint or where you got that from, but sometimes at Christmas time she does these, and she used to do it like every year for a long time. So that's an idea. So any ideas that you could kindly write down below that someone else could steal and use for this year, which would allow them to spend less money, something more sentimental. All right, this is the Abundance Oracle. If we just are a little bit ahead of the times, I think we'll be doing great. I'll try and remember, and as people write to me or call me sometimes and text message me sometimes, I'll see if I can write down the ideas, because I think we are all better at certain things. Like my niece Hallie, she knows how to make, like she has this Cricut cutter thing, and she can make stamps and she can make decorations and wonderful, wonderful things. So everybody help everybody else out here, and we're going to make a joyful and not as expensive Christmas holiday. Love you all. This is the Abundance Oracle. See you soon.